Whenever she gets to drinking, she gets horny.
When she gets to drinking and she gets me and all those kinds of songs, they definitely come from the funnier side of my personality and what I do with music. But you know, the cool part is that there's a little bit of truth in all of that. The girl I date happens to be a little bit ornery too in her own way. Yeah, she gets a couple drinks in her and she'll be grabbing my ass or pinching my nipple, you know, whatever. We end up having a good old time, and anyway, yeah, she can be a little ornery. She gets to drinking. You know, she can be ornery when she ain't drinking. She's a cool chick.
All night long. Hey Maya, come on with me. Let's go back to our little jungle hut and make a little jungle love. Oh yeah, I like it in the jungle.
People are always asking me about Maya. Is this Maya chick? Is she real? Is it something you just made up in your head? And for me, I guess the original idea of the name Maya was the abbreviation missing in action, MIA. And I don't spell it that way for the album. I spell it a little differently, but that's where the idea came from. I kind of thought going down to the islands and missing in action kind of went together. Yeah, I like monkeys, you know. Make a little bit of noise, grab a little ass, you know. You know, I sing about bananas, I sing about the jungle. Why not monkeys, man? Monkeys are cool. You know, the funny thing about the rooster's call and having this sound in my head up here in Indiana, it's been 4 years since my first trip to Key West, and I've had that sound in my head ever since. And in fact, I was sitting around my picnic table. I thought, man, those days down there at Blue Heaven with the chickens eating around, that'd be kind of cool to duplicate up here in Indiana. So I went out and bought myself a dozen chickens, and now I've got like 27 or 30 chickens running around my yard and in my garden, and roosters calling in the morning. My neighbors think it's quite the deal. They say I'm running a commune over there, a hippie commune, but you know, to me it's just another piece of Key West that I wanted to implement into my life, and really makes for a cool day even in Indiana having them chickens run around. So.
Sitting at the corner of Green Street and Duval, with 1 foot on the ground, I can hear the roosters call.